She a Betty with her Betty friend. She a Betty with her Betty friend. Hey y'all, my name's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. For all of y'all that are new here, I have a passion for fashion, all things luxury, designer, travel. If that's something that you're interested in, please feel free to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification button because you don't want to miss out on what I'm posting and when I'm posting. A lot of you all really loved my video with my special order, which I really appreciate. If you have not seen it, definitely go check it out. And in this video, I'm just going to be sharing with y'all my Hermes journey. So in today's video, y'all, I'm wearing the Jean Paul Gaultier top that I actually got from my Teresa on sale. And they have another version of this shirt in a different color, which I'm seriously contemplating getting. I'm the type of person that if I like something, I buy more than one of that color of the same thing. I don't know. Judge your mom. Don't come for me. And the jeans I'm wearing are Maison Margiela jeans. I got them hemmed because I'm 5'1.5" and they're too long. So now they're long enough to wear with heels, but still kind of too long to wear with sneakers. So let's get into it, this Hermes journey. So y'all, I decided to start my Hermes journey in August 2021. Unfortunately, it's no Hermes in New Orleans, so I had to venture out to start this journey. And my decision was to start shopping at the boutique that was closest to me, which was the Houston location. Beautiful boutique, by the way. So the first time I went to that boutique, I met my first sales associate, which she was very nice, but we didn't establish a relationship like the relationship that me and my sales associate now have. And I was able to purchase some things, just a few items, nothing big. And that was because literally in my heart of hearts, my goal was just to get a Birkin. It literally wasn't to buy things from Hermes. And that's because I had not really learned the brand and developed what I knew that I would, or what I like. You know, I didn't really do my research or even considered other things until later on, which I think that also plays a part with your sales associate because they introduce you to things that you wouldn't normally see on a sales floor, you know. So continue. So y'all, then I hadn't gone to that boutique, hadn't made a purchase with her from August to January. And I literally have been asking for certain things. They weren't available. They weren't available. They weren't available. They weren't available. I believe when people say things like, oh, they're always asking for Chypres and they're never available, etc. I believe that because that's what happened when I was asking for them. They were never available. So fast forward to January 2022, I go to the boutique with my mom. Literally, that goes back to what I said. Me and my sales associate did not have an established relationship because we went on a Friday only to find out my sales associate doesn't even work on Fridays. Red flag number one, okay? Go back on Saturday and she's there. And also, side note, the previous day, like everybody was opening up quota bags. Kelly's and Birkins were raining in that place. So Saturday, my mom and I go there. I'm looking around, looking at things, trying to decide what I want in order to work my way up into asking for this bag. Mind you, after my first visit, I did create a wish list, but nothing from that wish list had been fulfilled. No bags, no blankets, no pillows, nothing that I requested. So my mom then asks her while I'm looking at belts, oh, they don't have any Birkin bags today or something to that effect. And y'all, I was sick when she asked that. I was like, oh, I can't believe she just asked that. Oh my God. But I'm glad she asked it because then my sales associate tells us that she was like, well, my mom said people were in here raining. It was raining bags in here just yesterday. And she was like, oh, really? Oh, I wish I was here to see it. I'm like, yikes. Okay. So I continue shopping, and she then asked me if I wanted a Picotin in a toque. I contemplated it, and the answer was no. In my mind, in my heart of hearts, it was an absolute no. But and that's what I told her, no, thank you. And also too, like I said, I didn't really know the brand like that at that time. So I thought I knew what a Picotin was, which I was correct, but it was it's still a no for me for a Picotin. Okay, but I digress. So I continued shopping. I mentioned to her that pink was my favorite color. We go down to look at the scarves, pink scarves, and then that's when I see her, my sales associate, texting. I'm assuming she was texting the manager at the time. She asked me that, she told me that she had a bag for me if I was interested. She showed me the bag, asked me if I liked it. I told her yes, and we went upstairs to look at this bag. Y'all, I lied because I did not like that bag from the picture, and then I saw it and I was like, I couldn't believe it was happening. I was like an out of body experience that this was happening to me, that I was actually getting a Birkin without even having reached anywhere near the 1-to-1 ratio that they say you're supposed to get. And I was just stunned. You know, she asked me if I liked it. I told her yes, I love it, but I didn't. I didn't. So I believe the bag is a Birkin 25. It's chev leather. It's gris pearl and some other type of pink. Y'all already know. I said in the previous video that you've seen about my special order that I do not like those two-tone bags. And this is where I'm saying, this is where I still was establishing my Hermes journey, what I like and don't like from the brand, and that I don't like. Okay, got the bag. Hated the bag. Truly hated the bag. Those type of bags are not for me. But y'all, I did feel pressured to get it. Not that she was telling me I had to buy it by any means or anything, but I've already asked her about a bag before. My mom asked her about a bag, and now I'm being offered a bag, and I don't like the bag that you're offering me. And then the things that I do ask you for, I'm not getting. So I did feel pressured to purchase. And then maybe that was on a Saturday. On Monday or Tuesday, she texted me that I had an offer for the blanket that I've been requesting. So I did purchase the blanket and literally a pillow like shortly after that. But after that, I didn't hear from her again. I wasn't able to make any purchases with her. And some months have passed, and I decided I wanted to start my Hermes journey for real, but I wanted to establish a relationship with my SA. And it was other things that during this time and months that have passed that I started to like from the brand. Also, before like I really get into my real Hermes journey, this is when I say I really started, because I did make purchases online here and there, but I did sell my bag. Yes, don't judge me. I decided that wasn't the bag for me, and I really wanted to curate things that I actually liked, okay, because the bag was worth too much. And it deserved to go to somebody who actually wanted it and would wear it. But that girl wasn't me. So don't make that mistake that I did, y'all. Don't feel pressured to get a bag. Turn down the bag if you don't want it. And only get the stuff that you like and that you're going to use. We are all spending too much money and work too hard to be settling for anything that we don't really want. Lesson learned. Okay? So, enough with the TED Talk. So then I really started. I met my now sales associate in July 2022, and I was always intimidated of going into this boutique, y'all. I've always been intimidated about going into any Hermes, but the Highland Park location, for whatever reason, I've always been scared to go in. And I think it has a lot to do with, one, I don't really see a lot of Black women going into Hermes. Yeah, and you can see that a lot too from an event that I previously attended, and I just felt like so grateful and thankful to be there, but it also wasn't a lot of me's there. So yeah, I've always been scared to go in there, and it just so happened that one of my friends who was with me, like, let's just go in. We go in, and my sales associate, that's now my sales associate, was also his sales associate at a different luxury boutique where she previously worked, where I also met her when I was with him there making a purchase. And I thought that this was in the stars, y'all. This was meant to be. That's why I say you gotta let go of the the previous, the things in the past. When you let go of those things, better things fall in place. And that's what happened. So in July, I introduced myself to her, July 2022. She asked me to send her a wish list of all the things I like and don't like, literally like of what Taylor wants and doesn't want from Hermes. And by this time, I can actually make a list like this because I know more about the brand. I'm more invested. I've done research. And I like that she asked that from me because she knows now what to offer me and what not to offer me, you know, and that was already top tier, already establishing a better relationship. So that was July 2022 where I met her. And because I had a wish list of items that weren't available in store, she contacted me in September 2022. That was when I made my first purchase. And we also got to keep in mind, y'all, which I think is so cool, is that my sales associate keeps me in mind and I don't even live there. Like, I think that that's really a blessing that she would think about me and consider me. And it's really, and I know that she's busy. So it's like, it speaks volumes that she's able to do that for me. I really don't take it for granted because I had a different situation and I know how special that is. So anywho, October 2022, I believe I also made another purchase. I'm sure I did two in November or December, but honestly, I don't remember. But I do keep a list of notes of different purchases that I've made if you ever want to do that, just to keep track for yourself, for your records. And then in January, I went to Dallas, my fiance and I, for my birthday. And you can actually see the purchases that I made previously. But on that visit, I did get my first wish list item for a bag that I had on that list, which was a mini Evelyn. So here's mini Evelyn. I was so excited, y'all, because I was like, this is really happening. I really got a bag on my wish list. That was so cool. This was the first time it happened for me. And I'm still like excited about it because I'm like, wow, this really just happened. Like, I'm still in shock. So that was a really, really cool experience. And that's when they first started with the brown, like slipping over it. So it hadn't been seen by anybody else. I felt special. I felt elite, you know. So that was this. Then 2 weeks later, I got a call from my SA. I run out the pharmacy to go answer that call, okay? And she tells me that I'm getting like my first, still not a quarter bag, but my first Constance. So she calls me and tells me that she has Connie waiting for me, y'all. Connie waiting for me, a black Constance Epsom leather rose gold hardware with a mini, with a matching Constance slim. Are you gagged? Because I was. So y'all, these are my purchases. So cool. And definitely, you want to hear the story about this, don't want to miss it. But I was very excited to get this. And I still love Connie to this day. Went to Paris with Connie and literally wore this bag and used this wallet every day on the trip because it was super convenient. So this was in January, the end of January 2023. So I believe I made a purchase maybe in April. I couldn't tell you about February or March. I'm not sure. I know I did in April because I was actually there. Then in May, I received a call from my sales associate that she had a quarter bag for me that was on my wish list, and could I come for the Mother's Day event that they were hosting on a Sunday, I believe the week before Mother's Day. I believe. I was very, very excited, y'all. So definitely I was going, didn't know who she was that I was getting, who I was picking up, what color, whatever. I knew it was on my wish list and I knew I was going to get my bag. This was my first quota bag offer from my sales associate that I absolutely loved. Absolutely loved, still love to this day. And I'm still speechless, obviously. I, it was actually, y'all, if I could compare the reaction that I had for this bag compared to my very first Birkin, I actually even was more excited when I got my Constance than I was for my very first Birkin. Yes, absolutely. And this one, I was head over heels, okay? I literally was like tearing up. So definitely love her. Yeah. So anywho, and by this time I did reach my 1 to 1 for sure. So that was in May of 2023. So in August 2023, I got engaged. And unbeknownst to me, the last time I was in Dallas, my fiance was telling, which was my boyfriend at the time, was telling my sales associate that he was planning to propose on said date. Didn't know. Okay. Date comes around, get proposed to. My sales associate already knew. I mean, I sent her a picture of my ring and she sent me congratulations. But I believe maybe a few weeks later, a week or two later, she calls me and she tells me, as a way to celebrate for my engagement and commemorate this special time in my life, that she is able to offer me a special order. Eek! I go in maybe a week or two later and I make my special order, y'all. So from there, like I said, it really truly, if you can actually catch the drift of this Hermes journey video, it really matters if you have a relationship with your sales associate. When you have a relationship with your sales associate, even things that you never even considered in Hermes, like I said, they begin to know you and form a relationship with you. They offer you things that you may not even know about, that they know that you might have a liking for, and then they look out for you. When you have a relationship with them, they're going to look out for you. And I go back to it, I'm really truly appreciative for who I have as a sales associate. And I actually compare now to then, like, I love all of my Hermes purchases, not just bags. Ready to wear is like bomb. Oran's love, my go-to sandal in the summer and spring. But anywho, so by this time, continue, of course, to make purchases once a month or every other month, etc. with Hermes. And then in December, a few days before Christmas, a week before Christmas actually, I get my Birkin 25 in black. Birkin 25 in black. Gold hardware. And I'm just as excited for this one as I was for the brown one, as I was for my Constance. Still it's literally, you can't even compare it to the first time I got one a year ago, which is so crazy to me. So crazy. But I wish y'all were there to see that reaction. But anywho, love this bag. I love this bag, and I love that my sales associate, I really wanted like 2 neutral bags to like start off my collection truly. And I love it. I feel like I have a really good collection. So December passes. January passes, of course. And this was like an early birthday present to me, because I'm like, birthday, Christmas present, hello, this is that. January, make purchase. February, I get the call that my special order is here, which is crazy. Who gets their special order in 5 months? So my special order. So yeah, I mean, she takes my breath away too. So just in case you're inquiring, I wasn't going to go over each dollar for dollar amount of things that I purchased, but in the course of the time that I have been shopping with my sales associate, I have purchased shoes from the women and men's department. I have purchased ready to wear. I have purchased homeware, as far as like pillows, Also mugs. I have the tea coffee mugs in the saucer, which are really really nice. Um, I have purchased jewelry as well, and hats. Yeah, a little bit of every department, actually. Makeup now. So yeah, I've purchased a lot throughout the different departments, which that goes back to, like I said, it's not because now at this time I've grown a love for Hermes. Truly, it wasn't because I made these purchases in hopes of getting these bags. I got the things because I loved it, and I can tell. I know that my sales associate can also tell that I love these items, and these are just like a special added bonus, like the cherry on top of my Hermes journey. I just love them, and I'm really really grateful. I hope y'all can take that away in this takeaway from the video, is that your sales associate is the person that's going to make sure you have any and everything that you want, any and everything that they can offer you. Once you establish a relationship with your sales associate, once you're loyal to your sales associate, I don't shop in any other Hermes, okay? If my girl can't make it happen for me, I'm not going nowhere else. I say, I know she's gonna come through. They might have it on the website. I'll ask her about something. It'll be on the website. She'll say, oh, they're not gonna get it for a few weeks. I'll tell her I'm waiting until she gets it. I'm not purchasing it online. I'm not doing it. I'm only getting from my sales associate. And I just recommend that for any and everybody, because that also helps you with your journey too. And that helps you establish a relationship for your SA. I mean, and I want my sales associate to get that commission, She's looking out for me. Why wouldn't I continue to also look out for her as well? And I'm just really, really grateful for my sales associate. And I just hope that everybody gets the opportunity. If this is something that you're into, I know everybody is not into that, but if it's something that you're into, I really hope that everybody else can get the opportunity that I've had. And like I said, it speaks volumes. If you release the stuff, and that goes for an Hermes journey, that goes for your relationships in your life, that goes for a job. When you release these things that's not meant for you, that's not fulfilling you, things that you don't like, things that God is gonna bless you tenfold when you let that go, because you're making room for something else. And all these blessings, literally in the course of a few months, I've been blessed with these back to back. It's not something that literally manifested it before. And it's just happening for me. And I do believe it's because I've let go of the things that I did not want, which is the beginning of my Hermes journey. That first Birkin started with a new sales associate, and literally my journey has flourished. Something that I noticed that I did before my Hermes journey started to flourish and go well for me, is that I would compare my journey to other people. Some people will say they got their bag with little to no history. Some people will say they waited 2 years. Some people will say they waited 3 years, 5 years. No years, I don't know, but don't compare your journey to anyone else's. This has just been my journey, the journey that I had, and I wish and pray and hope that everyone else who's on that journey has a successful one, has one that they like, having a sales associate that they like, and that they can continue to grow their collection with. But don't compare your journey to anyone else's. J. Cole said it best: there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. There's no such Hermes journey that's better than yours. That's your journey. So thank y'all for watching. I know I talked a lot, and I tried to make it as short as possible. I know it's not that short. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments, and I'll answer those questions if it's anything that I left out. I really enjoyed sharing with y'all. I was really, really passionate about this video, and did it more than one time because I realized I left some things out and didn't want to do that to y'all. So with that being said, if you have questions, leave it in the comments, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well as TikTok, so you can get day by day updates of what I'm doing, and not just on Hermes, but everything. Thank y'all for watching. Bye, y'all.